All right, let's do Google Analytics conversion tracking for Breely. So again, you should have Google Tag Manager installed, and within Google Tag Manager, you should have the trigger. And in Google Analytics, it's fairly straightforward to create this analytics account and a property. So here we have a fresh one, and I'm actually going to head over to admin and data streams and click on this data stream. So I'm going to click and copy the measurement ID. Then I'm going to head over to my Google Tag Manager. Going to head over to tags, click new, click here, Google Analytics, and go for the Google tag. So here, this is the tag ID, Google tag GA4. We can call it something like this. And this would be firing on all pages or initialization all pages. Let's click save, and let's take this for a little test drive by clicking the preview button, connecting, and seeing if our Google Analytics page view events are sending. All right, so I'm gonna take a look at the tag assistant, and it looks like our Google tag fired. Next, we're gonna head over to a debug mode. So this is a little buggy, sometimes a little slow. Let's see how it's behaving today. So inside data display, under admin and data display, we're gonna click on a debug view. All right, so debug view is having a good day here. You can choose the device. So whenever you're connected with this tag assistant in this preview mode, you should be able to see in real time or with a few minute delay all the events that Google Analytics is receiving from your website and Google Tag Manager. All right, page view, you can click on this. Page location is my demo Breely tracking website. All right, great. Now, again, under tags, let's click on new. And here, let's click on Google Analytics and GA4 events. Again, for the measurement ID, it's the same drill. You can copy paste it here, or you can go all fancy and click this button to create a variable by clicking the plus sign, clicking again, choosing a constant, GA4 measurement ID. So again, this one or this one, it's the same, but this is nice. You can reuse it on all the tags. All right, so GA4 Breely, let's go with something like generate lead. So event name, there are common standard events like form submit, generate lead, or even purchase. I'm going to go with the generate lead, but you could also, for Google Analytics, go with something like Breely schedule or Breely submit or Breely schedule and Breely form submit if you use different types of Breely forms. Yeah, I like generate lead standard event. For the trigger, I'm gonna pick the trigger that I'm using, whether it's the thank you page redirect trigger or the recommended embed custom event we covered in a previous video. All right, let's click save. And whenever we want to test, we always need to click the preview button again. It's not enough to just refresh this one or this one, as it would be the older version of GTM before you created these new tags. So always click on the preview button again. All right, now I'll pause the video and do a Breely submission. All right, looking good, ready to run another test. So with our tag assistant connected, I'm gonna make another Breely booking. Gonna check the Tag Assistant tab, looking for the Breely form submitted trigger, and here we have Google Ads, we have a Meta Pixel, and now we have the Google Analytics Breely generate lead. And inside our debug view in Google Analytics, we should start seeing these generate lead events coming in. Another thing we should do, and this has again changed a little bit here, we can head over to events, click create event, add the event name we chose here, like generate lead, click mark as a key event. So key event used to be called conversion, but now it's called key event to distinguish key events in Google Analytics from conversions in Google Ads. But it's pretty much the same thing. You can think of this kind of like as a conversion within Google Analytics. And now we can again choose once per event or once per session. If someone fills the lead submission in Breely 10 times, if there's no payments, maybe just one is valuable. So you can pick whatever is better here and create with code and create. Let's test this. All right, after waiting a minute or so, we can now see that the generate lead event here in Google Analytics debug view is showing up just like it was before, but now it's this nice green key event because it's something we're more interested in compared to something like a random page view or a scroll. This is what we want to happen. All right, again, the same drill inside Google and Tag Manager. If you're happy with the Google Analytics tracking, just click on submit, do something like GA for Breely events, and publish.